When you talk about the heritage of the works, you have to reflect back on a single man with a vision that at first others could not see.
I thought, Howard, what's consumed you by doing something like this?
Beginning with nothing more than an aging building and a dream, he surrounded himself with good people.
He just made everybody become a partner in it, whether they felt like they were going to or not.
In 1996, when Howard Lefevre was celebrating his 89th birthday, the Institute of Industrial Technology opened its doors. Imagination and innovation have always defined this unique place. What began as a museum to celebrate the rich industrial heritage of Newark and Central Ohio never stopped evolving.
When we came here for the first time, it was not yet the Works, it was ITT. And so the exhibits were rather staid. I mean, it was interesting, it was the one time you toured it, and so we probably weren't back for the next 5 years.
That was the original Institute of Industrial Technology thing. But then later on it was more, let's bring more education into it. We can't just have a static exhibit. We need something that further educates.
The leadership quickly recognized and responded to the need for change. Exhibits were added. A Newark-built interurban car was brought to the site and restored. The Heisey Collector's Hot Shop was relocated here. And changing art exhibitions drew more and more visitors to the South First Street site.
I was so taken with Howard because he was so forward-looking. And I was really most impressed that he saw the significance of the art with the science and industry.
In 2002, ITT became a Smithsonian affiliate, a mark of acknowledged excellence in the museum community.
I think it's a real credential, and I think people have to look at us and say, that must be a pretty special place to have that distinction, and that means they must be changing things, and that's what we want to do.
By 2003, the pace of change had reached the point that the original name had been outgrown, and so it became The Works, Ohio's Center for History, Art, and Technology. Today, The Works is alive with innovative programming for visitors of all ages. Nearly 65,000 people each year discover the magic of this special place.
I think it's our staff is really, they keep up with things. They're willing to keep changing, keep offering opportunities for the community.
That is something that we definitely enjoy about the Works. There's always something new. Every time we walk in the door, there's always a new exhibit, a new thing to play on, a new thing to explore, and that's what keeps us coming back.
All these exhibits out in the courtyards, and they host a bunch of events, and it's just, you really learn a lot just every time you come.
We love coming here. The girls absolutely adore coming here. I know I speak to some of my friends, and they will bring their children here very often, and they learn here without realizing they're learning.
Learning and education, more often than not carefully packaged in a wrapper of fun. But these are the true missions of the Works, whether it's a field trip to the site or through our outreach directly into the classroom. The Works is a powerful partner in education.
I believe pretty strongly the Works has identified itself quite well as not a museum, but an educational facility for the entire community, young and old.
Every program that we do is STEM-based, science, technology, engineering, and math, with art thrown in. It's all aligned to state standards in education.
One of the things that has happened at the Works since Marcia came is that everything that happens here is aligned to the state standards. At present, everything is aligned to the current state standards. All of the programming, all of the exhibits, everything is aligned to the standards, because we're in an age right now where we have so much for the students to learn and to be able to do, and we have to make every minute count.
I think our STEM Fest program that we do every February for middle and high school kids get those kids that might have a flicker of interest in engineering excited about what the possibilities are.
The Works really has been integral into not just showing us the past, but into the future of Licking County. And I think the STEM effort is part of proving that industry is re-engaged in what's happening at the Works. Parents and kids are coming and experiencing STEM education firsthand, and we're being a resource for the schools. So what we set out to do and what Howard Lefevre envisioned for this place is being realized.
Not only is the Works making a difference through its programming, but it's also been a leader in the redevelopment of downtown Newark. Where once there was only a decaying factory site, there is now a vibrant complex, alive with activity.
It's 6 acres in the middle of downtown Newark, and it's revitalized itself, and around it, if you walk a block in any direction, you're going to see new buildings, renovations, new things going on.
I think it gives some of the developers encouragement too, to bring new facilities in the downtown area.
The Works is such an important part of that. It gets families to come from outside of Licking County, from other places in Licking County, you know, and the suburbs of Newark, you know, to come back into town.
I think that the Works is part of the entire revitalization of our downtown community. This will be a place for people to come to for generations.
The Works was created through the vision and with the generous gifts of one man. But the time has come to build on that strong foundation and to generate increasing community support to assure the future of this incredible institution.
This is an extraordinary gift that Howard Lefevre gave us. Now it's our challenge to the future generations to keep it going. And that engine takes some green in order to get it going.
It became pretty clear that as this developed and evolved into what we see today, it was going to require endowment monies to support the ongoing operation. Clearly, for a facility of that size, you can't make it work off the gate.
I wish we had something like this as I was growing up. I'm glad that we do have it for our children. I hope we have it for many generations to come. But without the support of the community, we will not have this here.
Pay it forward. That simple concept guided Howard Lefevre's life and gave our community a treasure called the Works. Now it's up to each of us to join together in our support so that the future of this remarkable place will be assured for generations to come.
For the future, it's the children. I think definitely for the future of the community and for the future of our children, to have an environment such as the Works that they can learn and be a part of.
It's really taught me a lot of life skills. I've become more responsible. I've become more comfortable talking to different people. I've learned so much from the Works.
When I'm walking on the floor and I see somebody here for the first time and I see how excited they are about being part of this little community that we have called the Works, it's fun.
The Works is an essential part of living. And I know there are a million good causes around. I know there are a million good causes. But I think this is a really good one.